little smoky. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy here, Tombstone, aka the Scroat Goat, and I'm coming to you live from, check it out, I actually got a wood shop finally. See it? Well, it's not really a wood shop. It's somebody else's shop, and they're just letting me borrow it, and basically I just have rights to that table. I'm allowed to use that table because my garage is such a piece of crap, and it has holes in it. Anyways, this keeps me out, the holes in the roof, so this keeps me out of the winter, in the rain, and the different rodents that live in there that I have to share my garage with. So instead, I've got this, a table. All right, let's get started here today. What are we gonna make? Well, we are going to make a green epoxy table using some black walnut. Check it out, here's the black walnut. Let's look at it. It's this one, behind the dumpster. Don't worry, that's not like diapers and stuff. That's just kind of wood trash. But we got some stuff over here behind a dumpster for this guy. I think he's a tattooer, so he wants a cool table for his office. Let's get going. Okay, before we get started on this table, I like to visualize what it's gonna look like. And I do that by taking a picture of the table and then opening it up in the specialty program I have called Microsoft Paint. So I zoom out here. Done. Look at it, just as easy as that. Now we've got ourselves the perfect table. Let's get in there. This is what we're hoping to get today. Perfect. Now that's a table. All right, let's get going. Got that going, here we go. So let's take a look at this. All right, so we got a beautiful piece of black walnut. I don't know how thick. Like, oh, here we go. 1 3/4. That should make a good table. All right, so now we just gotta, this table's gonna be 2 by 4. So we have to, well, first off, make a straight area over here. So just get some sort of straight thing. You know what? I got it. Okay, that probably would have been better if I would have moved this closer to me, but whatever. All right, that part's done. Good. Well, a little blown out. Don't worry, we'll fix that later. We're cutting that piece off anyways. All right, cool. Hey, Tombstone, what are you doing over here? Well, let me tell you. All we're gonna do is now we're gonna cut this piece of wood in 2. This will be the left side of the table, and this will be the right side of the table. But to make the river or whatever, so we gotta separate it and make 2 different parts. So let's try running the track saw without the piece falling off. I don't know if that'll work. I think I depthed it good enough so it won't go through to the table, maybe just a little bit, a little kiss. Get it a little smoky. Okay, it's getting real smoky now. Okay, let's take a look what we got going on here. Let's pick this thing up. All right, so here we go. Split it in two, perfect. Oh, yeah, I definitely got the table there. That's kind of the only rule I had in renting this place was don't fuck up the table, because that's really all I have rights to use. All right, we'll keep that between us. And somehow I fucked up the table and it's not split. Well, that's interesting. Okay. What the Okay, some of the beginning's not cut. Well, we'll just cut it from this way. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, that worked. Okay, here we go. Here's what it's gonna look like. I think it looks pretty neat. So it's exactly 2 foot across and then 4 foot. So then we just gotta imagine this filled with ooze, all right? And then we got it ready to go. I like the looks of that. It looks pretty sweet. Okay, up next, we have to remove, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, all this dumbass bark. It's the worst part of doing this. Because the epoxy won't really stick to that. I mean, it will, but what if it flakes off? You know, it could be problems in the future. So we have to basically remove all that on both sides. It's a huge pain in the ass. Let's get going. Okay, and then sometimes this person will actually arrive to work.
Just for a half hour.
Good, perfect timing. You missed everything. I was out here working really hard.
I went shopping.
What'd you get?
Clothes.
Did you get any cool guy clothes?
No, I didn't have any.
Are you
good...
crying?
No. Do I look like it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, she hates coming here so much that she was crying on the way in. So, all right. Okay, here we go. Back to sanding. Okay, so she finally shows up, and all she does is she comes here to look at Instagram videos of dogs.
Not
online.
dogs, our dog who's at school right now.
What's he doing?
He's doing a downstay on random objects at Home Depot.
Oh,
look,
wow.
and then he's doing a downstay on manure.
What's he doing? What?
Look at
This is what
boy.
she's training him how to lay around
oh,
on
look,
shit?
and then he's getting a bath.
Oh, good. All right.
Oh, look at him. He's so cute.
All right, back to work. Did you see this?
Me?
Yeah.
What? What? It kind of looks like a butthole?
Yeah, did you just notice it?
No.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah.
Should we charge extra for that?
Well, it's going to be covered by epoxy.
Oh, yeah.
Should we change the whole design of the table?
I think it
This
should
is
be more
featured, like up.
butthole related, and if we could get the epoxy to come out of it like it's an oozing
What
butthole.
about this? It's kind of like a nipple.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay. Good ideas.
Who wants it?
Okay, we got the insides all cleaned up here. Actually, wasn't as hard as I thought. You just want the wood. You don't want to put on bark or I don't know what they call it in tree, like the silver skin on the back of the rib.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All
All right.
Okay. Oh boy.
Anyways, like silver skin on the back of ribs. I don't know. It's some film right before it gets the bark. All right. Now I like it the way it looks like this, but Krista wants to do it this way. She thinks it'll look better like that.
Better like that, because then you get two angles.
Yeah, I think she might be right. Okay, up next. So before we can actually do the epoxy, the pouring of the epoxy, we have to put some temporary epoxy. I don't know if it's on there forever. All right. We have to coat this, the insides there, with some quick drying 24-hour epoxy And the reason you do that is to prevent the bubbles, because there's secret bubbles in this. This thing is filled with air and just small, old, ancient farts. Ancient wood farts.
Yes.
That once you pour the epoxy in, all these bubbles will start coming up. You can blast it with the fire, you could do all your heat gun, all you want. Bubbles will come out unless you seal it up first. So we're gonna seal it up with some 24-hour epoxy, both sides. Then tomorrow we'll do the pour. And this is day 1. Well, no, we're not done yet. Oh, I'll say that later. Okay, at this point, we're just gonna cover this. We're just gonna cover the different things in this ooze we've created. Epoxy. And just do it by hand, probably. Just spread it on by hand. There you go. Nice coating. That's it. But they'll give you an idea of what the wood's gonna look like when we finish it. It's
Beautiful.
Cool colors.
Beautiful.
And it doesn't really, I mean, it kind of matters. This is actually pretty upsetting to me, but I don't know what to do about it. Because now it's kind of on the wood. But I'm going to have to sand that off anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
No,
It's
it
just,
doesn't at all.
it's just, I mean, that's
I know.
just very upsetting.
You want to do it?
No, I don't have gloves. I wasn't given gloves.
Given gloves? They're just
Where'd you get those?
over there.
We don't have rights to those.
I'll replace them.